everyone, my name is Chrissy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing the summer school tag. I'm a little bit late, but technically it's still summer. August is still summer, even though a lot of schools have started classes again. I was tagged by Angie from Literary Labors, and this tag was originally created by Doris from All the Books. I will link them both down in the description below. So let's get on with the prompts. The first prompt is language arts. Tell us about a book you were assigned to read in school. I was assigned to read a lot of books in school. I actually didn't really like to read the assigned books in school, with exception, and one of the exceptions is Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. I don't know why, I think I was just really into dystopians at this time. I'm still into dystopians, so it makes sense. Number 2, math. When will I ever use this again? Share a book in which the characters need math skills. So the one I picked is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong. The reason why I picked this is because the main character actually has a career where she just does math really all day. And she gets paid a lot. Like, she gets paid enough to hire an escort. I think I'm in the wrong field. I know I'm in the wrong field. I need to get my math skills in check. Not to hire an escort. Next one is science. What was the last science book you read? I don't read a lot of science books. I feel I need to. It should be more in my repertoire, but it's not. The one that I picked, though, was Quackery by Lydia Kong, and I picked this book because it talks about different, like, hyped up cures. So, like snake oil salesmen, how they'd be like, this can lengthen your life and cure all manner of diseases. It can make you walk again. Only she does a whole slew of different cures that people would say worked really well. And in fact, quite a few of them did the opposite and would kill some people. So, number 4, social studies. Share a book from your TBR that is translated or deals with government. The book I picked is The Bully Pulpit by Doris Kearns Goodwin. This follows Roosevelt and Taft back in, I think, one of their election cycles. It probably deals with a lot more than that. It's a very thick book. But I have a feeling it's about Roosevelt making fun of Taft. A lot. Even though he relied on Taft for a lot. But that's neither here nor there. Number 5, exploratories. Which category of extra non-core classes did you take most in high school? So I can't actually think of an elective or exploratory class I took more than others, in high school, at least. In high school, I was kind of eclectic and I bounced around. I was trying to figure out who I was as a person and what I liked, and that was really hard. However, in college is where I found my interest, and I ended up taking so many sociology classes. I wasn't majoring in sociology at the time, but I took enough of those classes where at one point my counselor just said, I think you should probably just double major because you have so many credits in sociology. So that's what I did. Number 6, Common Core. Share a good pairing of a fiction with a nonfiction book. So there's a lot of different ones out. I think there's a lot of good pairings, but the one that I thought of, just because I went to the library recently, even though I have so many books unread at home, is Conan Doyle for the Defense. This is about Arthur Conan Doyle actually being part of an investigation. I just think it'd be really interesting to read this alongside a Sherlock Holmes novel. That's what I think would be cool. Someone woke on up. But that's okay, we can finish this together, right? The only thing with reading Sherlock Holmes is I've tried to read it before, and it just wasn't really to my taste. But I think it'd be cool to read them together. So I might try it. Okay, number 7. What was the last topic that inspired you to seek out books so you could read up on it? The latest one is not so much nonfiction, actually fiction, but I was seeing that there was so little diversity in the romance genre in general. Like, the majority of romance books are about cis heterosexual characters who happen to be white. And so I thought I need to expand my romance couplings to include more varied people. And so that's what I've been doing. Number 8, what subject area would you teach if you were a teacher? So I'm not so much a teacher, like my job title is trainer, but I train and teach de-escalation techniques. So when people escalate and they might exhibit tendencies of hurting someone, or they might get to the point where they try to hurt themselves or hurt someone else, then what do you do about that? How can you de-escalate a person from getting to that point using words and nonverbal communication skills? So that's what I do. Number 9, share a photo from your school days. It'll be somewhere around here. I don't like photos of myself at all. The fact that I do videos is kind of weird because I don't like looking at myself. And then 10 is tag some fellow lifelong learners. The people I tag are Lucifer from Argyle Dinosaur. They just seem like they are a lifelong learner to me. And then I also tag Mindy from Mindy's Book Journey. Thank you so much for watching, and may you have a lovely day, and as always, may you get lost in a book.